Good morning. I'm Miss Maxon, your science teacher. This is my About Me slides presentation, so I'm going to go through it with you guys. This is like my fifth time trying to record this because life is happening right now, so I apologize, but hopefully this is good, you understand, and I don't cut out before this ends. Okay. Once again, I am Miss Maxon. I teach chemistry, biology, and STEM or STEAM. Okay. My class expectations: if there's anything laid out around the room, please do not touch it or move it. Be respectful to one another as well as the teacher in class. So me, if any other teachers come into class, I expect you to show them respect as well, and your fellow classmates. When I am talking, please be respectful. Don't be crazy around the room, quiet, listening to me. Don't be on Chromebooks doing other stuff. Like, just come in, listen to what I have to say, and then you'll be on your way to do your work. Come into class prepared, ready to go. That includes this year a Chromebook. So you're gonna need to have a Chromebook with you at all times because you're gonna be using them every day in class. Be sitting in your seats before class starts, and don't rush to the door at the end of class. I will dismiss you. All right, some general info about me. I graduated from Central Michigan University in 2014, originally from St. Louis, Michigan, which is not that far from Mount Pleasant. From the past 5 years or so, I have been in Detroit teaching middle school and high schools. And now I'm up here. I came up here last year. This is my second year at this school, and this is my first year teaching bio, so it'll be fun. I have one niece named Graceland. She's 5, starting kindergarten this year, and they live in Colorado. My brother-in-law is in the Army. Pets. Most of you already know I have quite a few pets. I have 3 dogs and 2 cats. Pim, Tessa, Echo, Odin, and Jester. I just got Jester this past June, so she's new. All right. Achondroplasia, that is the dwarfism I have. What that means in simple terms is my torso is normal while my arms and legs are smaller, so that's why I'm shorter. It's caused by a random genetic mutation. It can happen to anyone. It's rare, but it's completely random, so you don't know if you're gonna get it or not, or if you're gonna pass it on or not. I prefer the term dwarf or little person, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask. As you've probably heard, I welcome all questions, no matter how dumb you may think they are. I won't be offended, and if I am offended, I'll let you know. And yeah, so just feel free to ask anything. I'm pretty open about it. Yeah. These are my pets: Pim, Tessa, Odin, Echo, and Jester. So it's just them chilling. All right, things I am into: Game of Thrones, Harry Potter, pretty much all the nerd geek stuff I like. Star Wars should be on here, but I forgot to add it, which I will. Mr. Schaefer got me involved in D&D last year. Now I'm obsessed with it, thanks to him. So I'm very involved in that, and I like it a lot. So I'm happy to talk to any of you about it. Stranger Things, Marvel, DC. I collect the Funko figures. There's a couple around the room, and they're the little giant bobbleheads with the black eyes. I have quite a few of those. And I love books. I have a lot of books. So if you need any recommendations or anything, feel free to talk to me. I can probably lend you something, and I'll probably have what you're looking for, honestly, because I have a lot. Yeah. So that's about me. Just some fun stuff. All right, instead of doing this 3 separate times, I'm just going to go through all the descriptions, so you can either listen, skip a little bit, but yeah. All right, first up is chemistry. Chemistry is the focus of the elements, their properties, and the changes they undergo. We're going to be focusing a lot in the first semester about the periodic table and the elements in general, because the elements in periodic table, that's the basis for all the chemistry. So if you don't understand or know that, the rest will just be confusing nonsense, and you'll hate it. But yeah, so we're going to go over that quite a bit the first few months. Then once we get good with that, probably the second semester, we go into chemical reactions. We're also going to be covering properties of matter, chemical use in everyday life, just many different things. I love chemistry, so I'm excited. We are going to do labs this year. I don't know what they're going to look like or how they're going to look yet, but I will let you know when we get close to doing a lab. We need to respect all the boundaries with COVID and all that fun stuff, so we'll figure it out. For those of you who are at home, I will have a video or something of the lab most likely posted, so you can still watch / understand and maybe participate depending on if you have the materials at home. But that is all on like we'll get to that when we get to that. Okay? If you have any questions, once again, email me, message me. Yeah, feel free. All right, next is biology. So biology focuses on the living world. So this is my first time teaching it at this school, so Ms. Whitaker and I are going along with each other, trying to stay in sync in case you guys switch out or anything. So we're going to start with cells, go into cell theory, cell membrane, all that, go into genetics, ecology, and whatever else we decide to cover. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how the year goes. But yeah, I'm excited. I haven't taught biology in a while, and yeah, it's fun. Okay. Any questions, feel free to, once again, ask me, let me know. Lastly is STEM or STEAM. STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, art, and mathematics. Jester's walking around, so bear with me. All of these areas are things that you use in everyday life. I like to do a lot of projects with STEM because you guys are all, or you all are as of right now, virtual. I'm finding stuff to do online with you, so we're still going to do things. It's just not going to be as hands-on as previous years, but it is what it is. We'll make it work. It'll be fun. I'm excited. Okay. All right. Warm-ups. Every day there'll be a warm-up of some kind. STEM, you'll probably have a warm-up. It won't be as major, but you'll have something. So look on the smartboard or check Google Classroom. That will be most likely where it will be. If it's something different that you have to do, I will post in Google Classroom or send an email overall of what you need to do. And these are part of your grade. They're not worth a lot, but they add up in the end, and it does help. Like if you're close, you're like right on the cusp of like B+ to A-, that could boost you. So they do help. They just, yeah, they get annoying, but they're good. All right, procedures. When arriving to class, come in quietly, go to your seats, make sure you have everything, check the smartboard, whiteboard, classroom, see where your warm-up is for that day. So make sure you have all your stuff, Chromebook, you're all good. I apologize. All right, when class begins, please stay in your seat. Raise your hand, I will see you. It's not that big a classroom. Be courteous, don't interrupt when someone else is talking. In the beginning, I do not have seating charts. As the year progresses, I will make one if I need to. Please don't make, I haven't had to do a seating chart for high schoolers in years. I really don't want to because you guys are teenagers, you can handle it. I don't like them. So please be respectful, listen to when I ask you to be quiet, be quiet. You guys can handle listening for an hour and then talking to your friends. Great. Respect boundaries, social distancing. It's going to be harder in the classroom, but we're going to do our best. And then do not mess with another student's items, computer, clothes, whatever. Just keep your hands to yourself. Do not go around touching my stuff as well, because you still have to respect that too. So just, yeah, focus on your own things. It's easy. Right. Leaving class, gather up all your supplies, throw away your garbage. Do not crowd around the door. I'll dismiss, and make sure you have your mask on before leaving the classroom. You do not need them on in class, but you do need them on in the hallway. So I will not let you go until the masks are on. Okay, so just out the door, put your mask on. We're good. Okay. Right. My goal this year for all the sciences that I'm teaching is to have no paper assignments at all. So that's my goal. Will we reach it? Hopefully, because this will be easier if we have to go back to all online again. But yeah, so everything will be on Google Drive and Classroom. And I would check your email every day as well, just in case, from not just me, from all your other teachers too. There'll be a warm up. I would bring a pencil or pen just in case we're doing like a lab activity and you need to record something. I have pencils and pens, but just in case, like always have one. I will be putting notes in Google Classroom and removing them. By that, I mean, after I give a note presentation, I will put the Google Slides in Google Classroom. You will be able to then look at them, like copy them onto your doc of notes. And then before tests and quizzes, I will take down my version of the slides. And then you will still have access to yours, the ones that you copy down, but you will not have mine anymore. Okay? So yeah, I'll remove those right before tests. You cannot use my slides on tests or quizzes. Right. Chromebook expectations. All right, when I am teaching you a lesson, please do not be on your Chromebook looking up other things like music, videos, work for other classes. Chemistry and biology, there's a lot of memorizing and just following along with stuff, so you will get lost if you don't. So please just listen. My lessons are usually, the longest I think I teach is like 20 minutes, and then you usually have time to do whatever else you need to do. Right. I do not want to hear music from the Chromebooks. All of you are going to be using Chromebooks. I don't need to hear, or I'm sure no, everyone else doesn't need to hear like different music from like 4 different Chromebooks at once. It's just makes too much noise. So yeah, if you have headphones, you can use those. I'm fine with that. When I'm teaching, please do not have them in, but when you're working on your own work, you can listen to music and stuff as long as you have headphones, and I cannot hear the music. And people around you cannot hear the music either. Because if people are complaining that they can hear it, I will make you turn it down or off. Right. No sharing of assignments. So what I mean is like, don't email yourself or like all of your friends the same assignment. Complete your own work. If I notice or see that an assignments are like exactly copied and pasted the same way, I will give you zeros and then we'll talk about it. But yeah, so do your own work, no sharing of assignments. Just be honest, please be honest. That's all I ask. And then quizzes and tests will be on the Chromebook. When we get to one, I will go over in more detail what that will be like because I don't know what I want to use yet. So that won't be until a few days from now. So yeah, so I will let you know what that's going to be like, and then we will go from there. It's not going to be terrible though. Okay. Cell phones, don't want to see them, don't want to hear them. I should have said this before. No TikTok videos in my class, please, on the Chromebooks or whatever. Just no videos, just it's doing too much. If you were in study skills last year, for me, you know I hate them, so just please, no dancing in the classroom. All right, late work policy. I will accept assignments up to a month after their due dates. However, when I do accept them, when you do send them in, you need to let me know. I may not get the notification or see it, and then I will not end up grading it, and then your grade will be off. Then it'll be a whole thing where we have to go back, find it. So just please let me know when you do tune in assignment late so I can go in and check and get your grade updated as soon as possible. All right. Lab procedures, once again, I will let you know as we get closer to doing a lab, because I do want to do fun stuff in class. It just needs to find a way to keep it safe, distant, and not total chaos. But yeah, so we are going to do some stuff. I will let you know when we get closer to those days. It'll be in the next few weeks or so. All right, we're almost done with this. Tardies and absences. If you arrive to class late, come in quietly and sit down. Observe what the rest of the class is doing and get what you need. Go to classroom, check if anything's been posted, check your email, just see what's up. If you have questions, raise your hand or ask someone close to you. Don't shout across the room. Use your judgment, you're high schoolers. All right, and this is the last slide, I believe, yes. Okay, absence. If you are absent, figure out what you missed that day since it will be online. It should not be that hard to go on and check. If you have questions, email me, talk to me in class. We can schedule a meeting or something, like a Zoom meeting. We'll go over it. But yeah, and assume the assignments are due like the day you come back, the day after you come back, the day after you come back, roughly. But once again, I still accept late work, so just get it in. That's all I ask. Okay, that is my About Me slides. So you will have something to do. It's Google Forms, so I'll be posting that as well. So yeah, I'm excited to have you all in class this year. It's gonna be fun. Different, but fun. All right, now see how I can close this off because this is new for me.